Never say never. That's something I have learned the hard way on a few occasions with having a YouTube channel that has a pretty decent following. You never say never. I've seen other people make this same mistake over and over again as well, namely the Snyder Cut movement. How many times did we hear so many people that were plugged into the industry say, it doesn't exist, it's not out there, yada, yada, yada. Ultimately, we have the Snyder Cut that's going to be releasing next year on HBO Max. But that brings us to the George Lucas replacing Kathleen Kennedy rumor that is currently taking over the internet. And as I said, I just don't care about Star Wars right now. I don't care to talk about it. I don't care to talk about little things going on. I didn't want to talk about Rian Johnson's Twitter being deleted or whatever the hell happened because I just don't care. I know that we have the news of the Lando with Donald Glover coming back, and I just don't care because hashtag Solo lost money, and nothing is going to change that fact. But with that rumor being out there, and again, it was presented as it was official news when it was tweeted out by that Star Wars Stuff account, but it's still not confirmed. But that does go completely counter to this entire George Lucas taking over for Kathleen Kennedy and Kathleen Kennedy stepping down rumor that has been put out there by Doomcock Overlord DVD. So let me be crystal clear up front. I do not believe this rumor at all, in any way, shape, or form. I do not believe this is even remotely possible. That's my belief. I have no idea, though, if it's true. And if 2020 has taught us anything, it's that nothing is off the table. No amount of crazy nonsense is off the table. Right now, with what's going on with Disney as a company, with the pandemic and everything going on, I'm sure that this is going to fundamentally change everything about their business model moving forward. I was just at Walt Disney World in Orlando. We do have a theme park channel called Park Hoppin'. Please go subscribe to Park Hoppin'. I actually did a video talking about how it was a ghost town. Walt Disney World is an absolute ghost town. It's truly kind of eerie and creepy to be at Walt Disney World and see less than 10% of their occupancy taking place right now. It's crazy. They've got to be losing a lot of money right now just in their theme park division. Not to mention, Hollywood movies are completely at a standstill. The entertainment industry is at a standstill. So the entire business model of not only Disney, but almost all of Hollywood and all of entertainment has been fundamentally changed, maybe forever. Right now we have Tenet that's just been delayed indefinitely, which breaks my heart as a huge Christopher Nolan fan. So with all of these things being changed and the pandemic changing everything about what is going to happen moving forward, the belief that Disney is going to be taking a hard look at Star Wars is not outside of the realm of possibility. Star Wars is terrible. It is awful. I hate it. I'm so done with it. I don't even want to talk about it anymore, but this rumor just has gained so much momentum. And the reason this rumor has gained so much momentum is because so many people are disgusted with what Kathleen Kennedy has done with Star Wars. After the Rise of Skywalker, that was a wake-up call to everyone that this is truly a disaster. Everything going on with Disney Star Wars is a disaster, generally speaking. Yes, I did like the Clone Wars very much. Loved the final arc for Season 7. Fantastic. Blew me away. Jedi Fallen Order was good. Yes. There are other things that I've enjoyed. The Mandalorian, I'm looking forward to that. But overall, with what's going on with the film division, and when you look at what happened at Galaxy's Edge, disaster across the board. But I still don't believe that George Lucas is coming back to take over Star Wars. It doesn't make sense in any way, shape, or form, logically speaking. But we are in 2020, and logic is completely out the window. But all I can do is speak to what my gut feeling is, what I have heard, and I don't believe it to be true. But I am not going to sit here and tell you that it's absolutely positively not going to happen, because I've seen so many people make that same mistake over the years, and I have made that mistake many times. I made that same mistake when I felt that it was a done deal that Kathleen Kennedy was going to be stepping down years and years ago, and clearly that did not happen. I made so many videos talking about it, and I was very confident that it would happen, and ultimately it didn't. So I'm almost over worrying or caring if Kathleen Kennedy is going to leave or not, because it's been so long and we've seen such a disastrous pattern with Star Wars that the fact that this woman is still employed there and still running the company says a lot more about Disney and how they are ignoring the obvious going on with Star Wars. But again, the pandemic has changed everything. And moving forward, it will be interesting to see, but with this rumor of Donald Glover and his Lando and this series and all of that nonsense happening, that really goes directly against this George Lucas coming back to save the day, because George Lucas is 75 years old, I think. 75, 76 years old, okay? George Lucas has always been someone that marches to the beat of his own drum. And he's never really had to worry about being told what to do and to work within the structures of a corporation. He created Star Wars. He's created the greatest brand in the history of movies. He changed the industry. He has created so many things by being who he is and not having to worry about that corporate structure. So to imagine George Lucas at 75 or 76 years old or whatever he is, to imagine George Lucas now coming back to work within the confines of Disney's structure is absolutely not possible, in my opinion. Again, I hope I'm wrong. I absolutely do. But I don't believe that George Lucas is coming back to save Star Wars. Not even close. Not at his age, not at everything he has accomplished, not at how Disney works in such a structure. And they have to work with this politically correct climate. And George Lucas is not going to walk back in after selling his baby so many years ago for $4 billion, watching his baby completely ruined by identity politics and nonsensical storytelling. He's not just going to walk back in the door at that age and then fall in line with the corporate structure. I just don't see it. Now, could he come back in some type of advisory role and try to help steer things in the right direction? Okay, I guess I could see that, but even that seems like something that I don't think he would be interested in doing at this particular point in his life. But everybody's talking about it, and the reason people are talking about it is because so many people are tired of Disney Star Wars. People want change. People want a new leader. People want to see a different vision. So for all the people out there that are crying and complaining, like so upset because this rumor has taken a life of its own and so many people are talking about it, your problem is not Doomcock. Your problem is that so many people want change at Star Wars, because without people wanting and needing and demanding change with Star Wars, the rumors that Doomcock is reporting would carry no momentum whatsoever. But the fact is the things that he is saying are resonating with so many people because everyone wants to see change at Star Wars. Fans are fed up. Fans are sick of this shit, and that is why so many people are talking about it. So, that's all I'm going to say about it. I hope that I am completely wrong, but I do not believe George Lucas is coming back. I don't believe George Lucas has any interest in coming back. I don't believe George Lucas is going to take over for Kathleen Kennedy. At best, I could see him coming in as an advisor and trying to steer things in the right direction, but even that is a stretch. Yes, he's been on the set of The Mandalorian, and I'm sure he's collaborated with Dave Filoni a few times, and that's cool because he is friends with Dave Filoni. He's taught Dave Filoni a lot. He clearly loves and respects Jon Favreau. And that I could see, maybe if Favreau and Filoni have taken over, then Lucas comes back in to just be the advisor. But for him to just come back in and take over for Kathleen Kennedy and be the president of Lucasfilm and to work for Disney, I don't see that, not even close. But again, hope I'm wrong. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go to geeksandgamers.com, check out our website, sign up for an account, join the forums, join the discussion, and for $10 a month, you can become a premium member, and that will give you exclusive access to live streams. Krista Nova playing Grand Theft Auto. We're going to move her into some horror games in the future. We got Drunk 3PO and Mark the Cyborg playing Dark Souls, and it is hilarious to watch, and we're working on more shows and more entertainment for all of you. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money. Raylos are weird. George Lucas is still the king, and we will talk to you later.